Hi guys, this is Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 266th episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So welcome to everyone. Welcome to my old and new subscribers. Today is April 26, 2020. This marks the 6th week of the enhanced community quarantine here in the Philippines. Although our president has adjusted it up until May 15, and now they are calling it GCQ or General Community Quarantine. So welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna show you some objects that I have been making this past week. After working on the character tumbler holders, I kind of got lost and I was about to lose my mojo or my crochet mojo when I realized that I can make other stuff. So I have followed one of the advice from one of the podcasters to change it a bit and to try other stuff. So I have been doing that. So today I'm gonna show you my projects. I am happy to announce that I have put up the tutorial for the fruit slice. It is the first fruit slice Coinpurse that I'm gonna make a tutorial for. So those are the Pomelo one. This is a fruit slice Coinpurse with the design of a pomelo. And you can also turn this into a lemon or an orange. You just needed to change the dominant color, which is for this one is the pink. And then you're just gonna incorporate white with it. So I'm quite happy to put this up. So now I have two of them. If you want to try to make them, I will put the tutorial list or the tutorial link on the description box below. So my next tutorial that I have in mind is going to be this kiwi one. Since I have still the right shade of color for yarn for this. So I'm gonna make this one. Then after that, I'm gonna try to make the watermelon one. But I don't have the correct shade of fuchsia pink or red for this. So I needed to buy more to put up this tutorial. And on the side, after working the character tumbler holders, I decided to work on some on the side. So I have one here. This is gonna be a tumbler holder with the design of the Raymond. So I have this made up. I also was able to put the features on the character purses that I have accumulated in the past. So those are these ones. So I have made Elmo, although it is different from the tutorial that I made because that one has a mouth on the bottom part. For this one, I made the eyes so big that it occupies most of the space, but it's kind of cute in a way also. So that is Elmo. The second one that I made is this pig here, which is I think the easiest one that I have made. For this one, I use some bumpy buttons. I have accumulated some buttons in the past, although they are depleting right now, just like my yarn stash. So, but I'm glad I was able to find more of them. They are in different containers, and now I have put it on just one so that I can have easy access to them. So there's that pig. And then I was able to make the Kero inspired one, although this is not the right shade of green for it. And I also incorporate some blush on him, which are these pink buttons. The fourth one that I finished is the Raymond. Although they're not really finished, I needed to put the lining and zipper on them. But I have made most of the features. The fifth one, this one I loved how it turned out because it turned out quite cute. This is the Totoro inspired one. I was fiddling with some felt cloth to make eyes of or eyes from, and then I made this one with this blue here, and I think it turned out quite cute, and it also has some blush in it. So this is Totoro inspired. I wasn't able to pick up this shade of gray, so I incorporated another one. So that's the Totoro, and then I have two of the fox in dark orange and light orange. For this ones, it turned out cute also. So the last one that I finished is this owl one here. I was going to turn the ears into this color but wasn't able to find it, so I just used the yellow one. I experimented on some felt cloths because I don't want to make round crochet piece. So I just glued it here so it will be intact, and I'm guessing that you can wash this and it wouldn't be taken off easily. And then I have some base parts in white, so I needed to work on this and make some Hello Kitty design for it, although I have found a made up bow from my stash that I'm just gonna use for this. So I'm hoping to make the features and jot down the specifications of it so that I can use it for the tutorial. Another request is for a smiley one, so this is that. And for this character process, I also have some tutorial about it, so I will put the link on, or the link to the playlist on the description box below. If you guys are interested, these are just some small projects that you can use your scraps for. I have a separate video for the base part, which is this two round crochet piece connected on the side. And for the features, I have separate videos of those for each character. Although these characters turned out a little bit different from the ones on the tutorial, I have made them a little bit different from that of the tutorial. So if you guys are interested, please check that out. Sophie has been asking me to make her a beanie or a bonnet for a while now, and I have been making her one. The first one that I made is from the variegated yarn from Novo. You may have heard me mention that I have bought some from there. It's a different label of yarn, and it is in this variegated color here. They also have other shades to it, like the green and the blue one, but I just bought the two because I thought it's a little bit pricey for the yardage. So for this one, I turned it into a simple beanie with some ribbing of front post and back post crochet in one by one. So I made that brim. First, I thought that the first variegated yarn will be enough for the whole of the hat, but it didn't. It just goes up until the half of it. So I needed to incorporate other colors, and I was going to use the yarn from Mayflower, but I wasn't able to find it. So I just decided to continue on with the purple one. So this is how it turned out, and I'm hoping that this will be suited for Sophie's head because it's a little bit small for me. So I'm gonna give her that now that I have shown you. And then, as I was saying, I was about to lose my crochet mojo, but I tried out another thing or a different thing, and that will be knitting. So I have been working on another beanie hat using the circular needle that Miss Jan gave me. So this is using the boucle yarn that I have lying around. Wasn't able to make a project yet, but I picked it up. And this yarn is kind of hard to crochet on because you can't really see the stitches. And as you can see, it has some loops running along the strand. So I decided to just knit with it since I can see the stitches better with knitting. So I made this hat and I casted on 80 stitches for this. I was going to make the regular guy beanie from Smell Great Guy or Ross. I asked him way back how he makes his, and he said that after 8 inches, he starts decreasing, and then he catches all of the stitch and then put them together. But for this one, I wasn't able to decrease after 8 inches. What I did was, after 9 inches, I decided to gather all of the stitch and just knot them. So this is how it turned out, and I'm hoping that this will fit Sophie. It's a very light type of yarn, and I thought while knitting on it that it makes a garter stitch, but I recognize the stitch to be in stockinette since it is worked in the round. So since I have that one, I have this as leftover. I wanted to make another knitting using this yarn here, or another project with knitting. So I decided to pick up other type of yarn, but I saw this other boucle yarn here in yellow. So I decided to cast on again 80 stitches and work on it around. It is kind of mindless in a way, so I love working on it. But I think this one wouldn't be enough for the whole of it. So I'm gonna decide what to do next for this. So since I think that this yarn wouldn't be enough for the whole of the beanie, I'm gonna try to incorporate other yarn with it. So what I'm gonna try to do is, this is gonna be the top part, and I'm gonna gather all of the stitch here and close it. And for this part, I'm gonna incorporate another yarn and turn it into some type of 2x2 ribbing. So that is what I'm gonna do if ever this is not gonna be enough for it. So those are most of the projects that I want to share with you guys. I have written here some other topics that I want to discuss. So I hope that you enjoyed that part. And if you want to skip this part, it is okay. So I have requested Mama for some notebook for a while now. But I forgot that she already has given me one. So I found it the other day. And for this notebook that she got from her direct selling, this is from Avon. So I wanted to make a songbook of all of the lyrics of songs that I really love. So I started writing them here. So I have some lyrics already written up. This one is for Just a Moment from David Forster. It is the song, or the theme song, from St. Elmo's Fire. So I really love that movie too. And I have listed here other songs that I want to write lyrics of for this notebook. The second one is the Love Story from Shirley Bassey. I really love her version from the male counterpart. And this is the song from the movie Love Story. And then the last one that I have written here is Vincent from Don McLean. I have already memorized this song, but I wanted to write it up so that I can see it more clearly. So that's what I've been doing, and I'm still to write other songs in this notebook. So I'm so excited about that ever since I have made the Sing and Crochet with Me. So I hope that you have seen that, and if you like it, please hit the thumbs up. If you want me to make more of that type of music videos, please put them on the comment box below. So other things that I wanna share with you guys is that I'm still playing Ragnarok online, or Ragnarok mobile, and I have met a friend there who comes along with me during adventures, and he is some type of mentor on that game, and I am on my 72nd level there, so I'm pretty proud to have that level in Ragnarok. So the other day, my Ate Rina has requested from me some ear savers. At first I thought what it is used for, and I have seen it from Amber of Ooh Aah Crochet. She has made ones using crochet and some buttons. So my ate requested for some, and the ones that she requested I think is some ribbon type. although she said that it is garter. So what I did was I ransacked my stash looking for some garter. I have found some that has an inch thickness to it, so I have used that for 2 of them, and I'm glad that I have some leftover buttons to use for those, some bigger ones, because the small ones wouldn't be good for it. So I have made her some, although the ones that I made turned out a bit short, so I decided to make more that are longer. And that is ear savers, where you can connect the strap of the mask that you're wearing so that your ears wouldn't get tired with the string. I think that's the purpose of it. So I made her some, and I already given her, I have given her most of it. So I also have this title here, or this, I have written here that I have received my PWD allowance from the barangay. The other night, our chairman visited me to give me the PWD allowance that is for 3 months, good for 3 months. So I was able to sign for the listing of it, and he has given me, so now I have some allowance that I can use for whenever I wanted to buy more yarn or other stuff. So I have been saving it, so that's what I'm doing. And as you can see, I have put here a lettering from the beaded letters that I made from last year. I have made a series of tutorials about how to make beaded letters. So the other day I decided to string them up and line them and turn them into the Gantsilyera word, which is the name of my channel. I have seen you guys put some channel names on some boards, so I wanted to tag along. So I decided to put it here so that I will have a change of background in a way. So if you're interested in working on those beaded letters, I have made most of them from A to C last year, and I will put the playlist on the description box below. And since my yarn stash is slowly depleting, I am thinking of other things to do, like sewing, and I want to go back to making beaded items again, since I still have some stored beads here that I can work on. I'm thinking of working on wallets again from the past tutorials that I made, so that in the future I will be able to show them to you, and then I will have the link available on the description box for most of them. And I know that one of my Suki has been asking me to make her one, so now I'm decided to make more of them. And I have put here that I have found the 2 missing questions from the 23 questions tag. I was thinking that it was started from Ella, but I have been binge watching her videos, and she said that it is from BOD, or Bag O' Day Crochet. So the 2 missing questions that I missed is, what is your favorite vegetable? So since the vegetable that I really like to put on adobo is sitaw, and I'm thinking that if the English is string beans, so that is my favorite vegetable. Although I really love different types of vegetable, but I lean towards that vegetable sitaw or string beans. The other question that I missed is your favorite singer. So my answer to that is gonna be Whitney Houston. She is the first one that pops out of my mind whenever that question is asked. And I really love her music and her songs. Also, I have purchased some cassette tapes of her greatest hits. So that's how I love her so much. And I made a mistake for the isolation snacks tag also. It is not from Ella, it is from Miss Setta. So for those tags, I wasn't able to uh, request you to for the tag also. So I wanna ask Miss Shirley to make the tag since I haven't seen any video from her yet. I know that she's busy. I think she is one of the frontliners that is combating the COVID-19. So, hello Miss Shirley. I hope you make another video soon. I think those are most of it. I'm hoping you guys are staying safe and having more crafting time and having some family bonding time with your kids or your family. So I think those are most of it from me. Bye for now. Guys, presenting another meal that I can cook. It's got hot dogs with onions and ketchup. It's simmering right now. I'm just going to let it simmer for a while. So that's another meal that I can cook.